Beauty privilege. I feel like that term is already familiar to us all. It's where people who fits the beauty standards is getting better treatment than people who don't. And I feel like we all already understand the sad truth that yes, beauty privilege is real. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Diva Rahma Anjani. And before I start, I would like to thank you all, especially for the committees and judges of the AEROTION Got Talent 2022 for giving me this special opportunity to give out my speech about this certain topic. Okay, now, what is actually the meaning of beauty privilege? Well, it's a special privilege for people who's considered as good looking, attractive, or as we call them, fits the beauty standards. What are those privileges, you ask? Well, these privileges includes more social opportunity, more popularity, and of course, lots and lots of social attention. One of the biggest issues that I'm concerned about a lot about beauty privilege is when someone did something horrible, like being rude to other people, or even doing something that is offensive and harmful to certain people, and yet they still be treated with respect just because they're attractive. Isn't this just sad? I've mentioned a lot about beauty standards before, and what does it actually mean? What is this standards? Well, sadly, this standard is made by society itself. They consider what is beautiful from body shape, facial proportions, height, and also weight. And I think we all can agree that these standards is really toxic. I do want to point out that blaming these people who fits the beauty standard is not helping at all. Seeing some people bringing down someone simply because they feel insecure of someone's appearance is just another proof on how many people are affected by the beauty privilege. Yes, the beauty privilege affects everyone. And by I mean everyone, even the people who has the privilege itself. How so? Well, with how toxic this standard is, people tend to try as much as they can just so they can look pretty. People get so stressed, obsessing on fitting the beauty standards, which can make them suffer on social anxiety, low self-esteem, and even body dysmorphia. And because of how much people glorify beauty so much, sometimes people only highlight someone's beauty instead of actually appreciating their actual self and their hard work. You see here, the truth is, looks are relative. Of course, I know that it's really not that simple. I'm not going to sugarcoat this because not everyone fits this standard. But I think we should all agree that everyone is beautiful in their own way. It's really sad seeing how much people get treated differently just because they did not fit this whole messy standards. I've also experienced it myself. But think of it this way. You might consider someone as good looking, but maybe not everyone may think the same way as you do. This does not mean you can just say that someone is not good looking because you think they're not. No. But my point is, just because they did not fit your standards, that does not mean you can treat them any differently. This whole phenomenon really disappoints me. We, as humans with common sense, should never treat anyone just based on their appearances. I do think that it's hypocrite to say that looks does not matter. Truth is, it does. The very first thing that we see from someone is their appearance. And when we meet someone new, we usually react in our mind like, for example, oh, that person looks pretty. But I just want to say here, of course, we all like pretty looking things, let's just admit that now. But it's not supposed to be standard on how to treat other people. Every human being deserves respect regardless on how they look like. Unfortunately, erasing the beauty privilege is not going to be an easy process. Beauty privilege has been going on for so long that some people even said that it's impossible to even stop it. But in my opinion, completely erasing it will be hard. But by raising awareness and supporting each other, we together can decrease it. Let's break this bias right now. And that concludes my point. I hope that my speech could help us all to bring awareness. Thank you so much for your kindest attention. Have a nice day, everyone. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.